Hello, hello. Welcome to Ancestors and Alchemists. I am your reader today, and remember to like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. And also, please always follow your intuition and use your discernment to make sure that this is your reading. And if this reading doesn't resonate, that's okay. Go ahead to a different reader or a different reading. All right, I'm gonna hop right on in. I thought I was done for the night. Like I thought I'd gotten all my stuff done. I'm fixing to get myself together to kind of hunker in and get a little bit of work done before I go to bed. And I felt like there was a message. So let's go ahead and hop in it. Bovado is the first card breadcrumbing. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And like the more I got into it, so the next cards are like Two-Faced and Hopeless Romantic and Clout Chaser. And so there's all these cards that are coming out. And I was like, I felt like, wait a minute, this. Oh, we must be dealing with a friend, right? Like a friend who was tripping, or like a romantic partner, but it didn't feel like that. It feels like the breadcrumber is actually you, which is a twist for me. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So it feels like what it feel like for real, y'all, is that you are you yourself, and in the way it's even interesting because the way that your mind works, even, and I'm not even sure that it's your mind, but it's almost like you deliver karma, but not in a bad way. Like, don't think about it like that, because even on top of breadcrumbing, it's giving me two different sets of cards, right? Like, it's giving me like genuineness, like growing together, like real love, real hope, real joy. And then on the other side, it's giving me cards like it's over, blocking, hurting, coming clean. And then we see you in your yewiness as the Empress, right? And so what it looks like is that the way that so when people interact with you for whatever reason, because I'm not even sure what this weird ass energy is, but like for whatever reason, maybe it's because you're so nice, maybe it's because you're so loving, maybe it's because you're so kind, that some people, and you have like this fantastic like light about you. You almost have like high priestess energy, for real, for real. But when you interact with other people, what they see is not necessarily the niceness, the kindness, the light, although they do see that. But what they get from that is like naiveness, naivete. Like, it's almost, people are so weird. It's almost like they see you and they immediately think Mark. You know how like the scammers will be like, oh, I marked that person, or this is a mark for some kind of con that they running. People see you and they think, like, they see you in your genuineness, they see you in your love, your compassion, your joy, your like I'm getting like this almost lightheartedness, and it's like such good energy around your heart space. But when they see that, they see Mark. I'm sorry. Let me get it together. Easy mark is what I heard Spirit say. And so what ends up happening is that they pretend friends, but like in real life, they're trying to drain you. In real life, they're wanting something from you. But here's the kicker, right? When these kind of situations happen, it's almost like you peep it first of all, like your energy is like, oh, really? Like, it's almost like you can see it at a distance. That's why I said you had high priestess energy. Like, it's like you can see it at a distance. You can see it months ahead. In some cases, I'm willing to bet that when you first meet somebody, that like you're like, okay, I feel like I like them, I feel like they're nice, but I also feel like this time of this person in my life is limited, like it's a limited scope. And it's almost like you already know that, like I can feel it here that's something that you like. Oh, I like this person, they seem real sweet, they seem real kind. Wait a minute, there's a shadowy part to them that I'm picking up. But you can, like, you peep that. But the devious part about you is you fucking play along. What? I love that for you. Okay, so the breadcrumber is like you for real, but you're not just like out here breadcrumbing people, and you're not even out here like doing this to people on purpose. Like what still comes up for you is this: like you are giving for real, real, real love. Like you are still extending your joy to these people. You still extending your light to these people. But you also are seeing that y'all ain't no motherfucking good. You fixing to try to, you fi- fixing to try to have me caught up. You fixing to try to use me for something. You fixing to try to like get me to do something. You fixing to look at, ooh, you fixing to see my light coming off of me. And like your light is so strong that when you're around people, people end up mistaking your light for theirs. And then they got the motherfucking nerve to like treat you bad after it. That's some wild ass behavior. So they think, Jesus, they think, that the light that they possess after they meet you, they don't understand that they are just reflecting your light at that point in time. And you know, and they'll treat you like as if, like they'll start getting greedy, they'll start getting controlling, they'll start treating you like you beneath them. The fucking nerve of these niggas, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Sorry. So as you're breadcrumbing them, the reason why it feels like you're doing it, not necessarily for their sake, but for yours. Because just like they act as a mirror for your light, you are also learning from them. You learning, how do people really move? What, you know how, for example, you know how like if you out at a restaurant or whatever, and you with somebody, and all of a sudden that person sees like the wait staff, or they see like the custodial person, or they see somebody that they review beneath them and treat them like shit, and then you know, oh, that's who you are. That's kind of what you're doing, except for you not waiting to see them treat somebody else terribly. Like you, it's almost like you are secure in yourself and curious enough about your own being to say, okay, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to look at you to be, so that I can see, read, and understand better your behavior as a person. And while I'm doing that, I can also learn from you how not to be. This is some wild ass energy, and I love it for you. Baby, honey, honey, because people be straight tripping. They think they fixing to treat you any kind of way. Like we got situationship. And again, could this be a romantic relationship? Yes. But it doesn't even just look like that. This almost looks like a subconscious test of your intuition, wherein it's almost like you are filtering. That's what that card is. It's almost like you are filtering people. So this came out of the deck as well. Sorry, I dropped something. This came out of the deck as well. And I thought, oh, well, maybe they're speaking up for themselves. I don't think so. I think you are filtering through people because it feels like you know that there's somewhere that you're going, there's some places that you're going, and you need to know who got your back and who don't. Shit. That, I'm fucking speechless. I have chills. That's fucking genius, and I love it. And again, I don't know that, like, it feels like you are allowing your intuition to do this work. And on some level, if it feels unconscious, like it almost feels like part of this is like your divine self that's kind of orchestrating to allow your, like, feeding through your subconscious to allow you to be okay with how these people move around you and how these people act around you. But there is also something like right above the subconscious, maybe, that also knows that I'm going places. I'm about to do some stuff. And I need to know what y'all's motives are. Like, why are you here? Is it because you really love me, you care for me, and this is fixing to be like a reciprocal relationship? Or is it because you are wanting something from me? Like you can resource me in some kind of way. That's what it looks like. And with that, you end up learning, right? Like you end up learning for yourself. And you resourceful and efficient. I love it for you. You end up learning about yourself. You end up learning about yourself and other people, how other people move. And I'm hearing that you do that for the sake of your discernment. Like it's almost like this subconscious frequency that's happening. Like it's going like it's this frequency that you have where you know that that's what you're doing, but you don't exactly know that that's what you're doing. Like you're not setting out to be like, I'm fixing to be this nigga's karma. No, you're not. Like you're setting out to be like, I want to love you. Like I want to give you, oh man. You're saying I want to give you the love that I never got. Your heart is pure, is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. And so when people start acting funny, like acting sneaky, divine timing comes. The divine steps in, rounds that clock around so that payback comes. Karma. Whoo, child. Because it looks like you are high value. It looks like I heard earlier that there's a purity about your heart. And so when people come in, when people come in contact with you and they are not functioning in the highest self, they're not functioning, or they are not relating to you in a way in which royalty deserves, honey, payback be swift. Oh my, why is spirit hilarious? When I saw this at first, I thought boundary, but why all of a sudden I think a slap? Payback come fast, and payback comes hard. Ain't no filter. Ain't no funny business. It's almost like spirit is like, who do you think you playing with over here? Because you can't do somebody who like has like the purest of hearts dirty, like that's not okay. And when they end up seeing the Three of Swords landed on the plastic smiles and the rebound, and when they end up trying to play you, they break their own hearts. It's a reflection. How they treat you is a reflection of how they, I mean, okay, so you know how they say you treat people like you would want to be treated? Well, that's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. Like, pre-fucking-cisely, right? Like, you are giving people that which you did not receive. And so when they come upon that, the purity of that, the beauty of that, the divinity of that, and they don't honor it, likewise, they don't reciprocate. I just saw the Six of Pentacles. They don't reciprocate in a like fashion. Like, they don't give you that purity back. Oh, honey. They break their own hearts because karma will break it for them. That shit is deep. That shit is deep. And so you go from, oh my God, why did I just feel like you were in cutting season? You go from loving people, being caring, open, to like, oh, you like that? No, it's cool. No problem. Don't even worry about it. It's great. And you end up becoming the king of motherfucking swords. Sharp, decisive. You cut and you don't think anything else of it. Baby, I love this for you. Like, this is fan-fucking-tastic. Jesus. Good Lord, I love that for you. So, yeah, you know what? I don't really have anything else to say. It feels like spirit spoke. Like, it doesn't even feel like this is like intentionally super duper. Oh shoot, I dropped a card. Y'all, hold on. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. 1811 might be significant. So it doesn't even feel like this is anything that like you are doing specifically. Like, this feels like, or it doesn't feel like you doing anything like on purpose. Like, you're not like out to harm anybody. You're not trying to be nobody's karma, but just because of who you are and how you roll, I mean, these people end up sabotaging themselves, right? And so it almost feels like this is just the divine saying to you, we have your back. Because you don't, and while you a gangster for real, like, some of this stuff does end up hurting your feelings, right? Like, you end up being like, I don't even know why I had to be like that. Like, why did it have to be like that? Like, I loved you for real. Like, why would you even treat me like that? And that's what it feels like you're saying. But since you are, again, this is the card that fell on the floor. Since you are the alchemist, you end up even turning those occasions of like your disappointment into occasions for growth. Like, this, it's almost like this is exactly your divine gift. Like, it's like, this is not a negation at all. It's almost like this ability to learn from anything, anywhere, anywho, anyhow is your gift. And it almost seems like this ability to, like, even your ability to kind of test people, because I hate to say it like that, because I don't think you are trying to test people. I don't think you like meaning to test people. I think it kind of just comes with the you package. People get tested because it's almost like, you know, when people talk about like the Bible as a mirror, and sometimes we don't all the way understand what that means. So what that means is that it is going to bring out whatever the deepest, darkest sometimes, the deepest values and morals that we have. So when you see like folks like, you know, these white supremacists, you see these folks who are dragging people out their homes and things like that, and they're using the Bible to justify it. Well, the Bible is a mirror, right? Like, if you can justify something like that with the Bible, that means that that's the deepest thing in you. In this case, uh, and also, like, we sometimes misunderstand like how Jesus was. Like, people would straight up come up to him and like be fiery and like super venomous, but that didn't say anything about Jesus that says stuff about the other folks. In this case, I don't mean to be like comparing you to, we can't, it's a fair comparison, like, because if that's how it goes, that's how it goes, right? Like, but when they meet you, when folks meet you and they see like this goodness about you and they see this genuineness about you, and their first inclination is, well, first curiosity, right? And then, okay, how can I take advantage of this situation? You become their mirror. And so you end up seeing sometimes the worst of people because they get to see the best of you. I mean, it's a fair comparison. Jesus, 222 might be significant. 2222, goodness gracious. And that's just your magic. That is your alchemy. That's how you've been gifted. And it's not going to go, it does, first of all, it doesn't go unnoticed, and it's not going to go unpaid back to you. Because just like you're the alchemist, right? Just like you are willing to look in that mirror, you're willing to do what these people not willing to do. And that is what like is really getting the divine to be like, yeah, karma, come in faster and do a real good sweep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's getting them to, that's what's making the divine like move, because you are willing to do the work that other people are not willing to do on themselves. It feels like you are actually trying to evolve. It feels like you are taking seriously the work of your soul's growth. That is beautiful. And so with all that you have learned from everybody that you've been around, yes, you're going to get payback. Absolutely. And it's going to feed your passion. It's going to feed your creativity. And I'm not sure if you see this, like what you see kind of there, kind of in the background, these beautiful, beautiful women back there. It feels like your ancestors are saying, and we are going to bring you a collage of community. A collage of community. Like, just to feed you, to nourish you, to help grow you in healthy ways. Like, that's going to be part of your payback. That's beautiful. Uh-oh. Dropped another card. Part of your payback, because you resisted how it was that in some ways, it's like you resisted how it was that the society tries to form people. Like that, like what we're seeing here, taking advantage of somebody who has genuine love and affection, right, for you. A lot of the times what that is like this idea of capitalism and competition. I want what that person has. That's an embedding. That's a societal embedding. And by you doing the complete opposite of that and like genuinely loving people, like genuinely nourishing your relationships, genuinely caring about about the individual, that is, in a lot of ways, that is your resistance. I love this card. I don't see it enough. It's Gang Gang Sarah. Love it. Like that's your resistance. And from that alchemy, from that creativity, from that resistance, from you just living out loud, because this is bravery. Like this is also it, like, because it landed on the payback card, right? Like these two landed side by or up and down, right, vertically. And so this is fucking beautiful. Like you're going to use all of the tools that you've gathered from all of these people's beauties, and also their scars and their traumas. And as the alchemist, wow, you just take all of that energy and you make something else of it. And then ultimately, is all of that is going to lead you to like living this big and beautiful, vibrant, warm life. And I keep hearing warning, and this is a warning for the people who are then getting the karma, that you can't just go around treating God's creatures, God's people, like however you want. Them having to watch you is like also part of their karma. They got to watch you be big while they are not existing on this card. They have to watch you be big without them. They got to watch you blossom and grow without them. Honey, and I love that for you. Look, your ancestors are here. They supporting you. They like, look, we have your back. We see these niggas. We see them. We got them. But you keep being you. You keep nourishing the world with all of that beautiful, beautiful love that you have. That joy that just belongs to you. And thank you. Because enough of us don't do this work. I think that's it. Okay, love you. Bye.